Transformation in 3, 2, 1.
Hey everybody, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. These messages are for Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, or Venus. Take it how it resonates, take it where it resonates, leave it. If it doesn't, it's probably a message for someone else. I am available for personal readings if you're interested or if you need one. The email is in the description box below. And please remember to like and subscribe or comment if this resonates for you. It helps it reach a larger audience. It helps you connect to me, and I really do appreciate it. That said, on with your reading. Hi everybody. This reading is for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever you find it in your chart, wherever it resonates. Ancestors, spirits, guides. What messages do you have for the sign of Gemini, for Gem, Sun, Moon, Rising? Whenever they see this, what message do you have for them? Wow, guys, I kind of love this for you. Both of these are kind of your energies, the little air energies, right? And getting out of that mental conflict, right? It's like blockages are being removed. You're starting to see something clearly, which really alleviates any kind of like underlying hurt or underlying pain. You could be going through some sort of mental turmoil right now, right? In the upright, it's like all of these spaces, those thoughts that progress, mental blockages, right? That are happening. Sometimes it's analysis paralysis, which is really, true for air signs. I would say true, but true to your nature, right? To that thinking space. And this is the blockages being removed. And there's also like something within the heart space. There's a healing, right? You're coming to a point where you are able to free yourself maybe from something that has been previously painful, right? And maybe that pain manifested itself as like mental blockages. 1, 2, 3, and on my clock. And you are allowing yourself now to see things differently, or something has shown you something differently, and those blockages are removed. Just like you're no longer battling with that scarlet balance was in this was just in Taurus, and somehow it got shuffled in with the animal cards, but we'll leave it out. That's the time we are in right now, and cardinal air, right? And finding that balance within. It is the Justice card, and it's interesting too because it's like the 11, so it's like 1, 1, 2, and then 3 here. Progress is definitely being made. I open it up to the Star and the Princess of Spring. There's this hope and renewal aspect. There's wishes being fulfilled. Maybe you're seeing things differently. This is a really open, like it's feeling really like a freeing energy. Like maybe you've been in a dark space, but you're starting to free yourself from that space and realize how far you've come, how healed you are, right? At 222. Ancestor spirits, what would you like to tell gems? What is for Gemini? It's right here. Look, Princess of Autumn. I love this, learning new things, being studious. I'm reading this in autumn time. It's good for whenever you find it, but right here, right now, in the space that I am in reading this, it is autumn time, and it's a tabby cat. It says cheerful, reliable, intelligent, mischievous, and you like that, don't you guys? Because you're learners, intelligent, love to take in new information, but also like to apply it to stuff. What did you learn, and how can you make that work for you? Something is in my eye. Oh, it says a wonderful opportunity related to your work or education, such as a promotion, a scholarship, is coming your way. Seize the chance to learn something exciting and start to move and start an exciting or more rewarding and uplifting career. See, and I think that maybe some of these mental blockages, maybe some of these emotional experiences that you had really kept you in a space where you were feeling unable to move, or you were a little trepidatious about moving in a direction. But because you're starting to find this balance and something very, very solid, right? Things that you can build upon, information that is reliable. Maybe it's a new skill, right? Maybe it's something that you want to try out. So you're researching it. You're doing the due diligence to understand, because this is the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles eventually becomes the King of Pentacles, eventually becomes the Emperor. All right. That path is solid, but it's very slow moving. It's much more slow moving than sometimes air likes to go. So it's about allowing yourself to take that time, right? And I think that this is really showing you again how far you've come. It's like this freeing of this space, and it's bringing you such wonderful things, Gemini. It's the wheel. It's good luck, it's expansion, it's good fortune, right? And especially when talking about the application of the things that you've learned, like you are really like reeling in the luck here. It says, expect a sudden positive change in your life. You can now move forward and make great progress, right? It's the wheel. It's a pear tree with caribou. You know, fruit, it's really interesting. I'm getting this message real quick. Fruit is like sugar, fructose, carbohydrates, right? We take it in, it's got vitamins, nutrients, but our body digests it really, really quickly. And so it's this sudden surge of energy. But the thing is that pears grow on trees, and trees take a really long time to grow, right? So it's like there's this idea of like taking a long time to grow to get things that can help you in the short term. And it's like this reproduction, this consistent reproduction, or at least like a timely, you know, when you're going to get that little bit that's going to help you grow. And then you've got these caribou, and caribou help take things long distances, right? But they're also in terms of like sustenance for in the food chain, right? They're a heavy protein. So if we take that in, it's going to stay with us for a long time, and it's going to help fuel that. Like just take it how it resonates, right? They're like a long-term sustenance as well, but within our bodies. So it's like there's something that you're creating that's going to give you the things that you need in the availability that you need it. You are experiencing that. You are expanding that. That luck is coming to you, and it moves. There's a mobility to it, right? And you're creating that, and it's like suddenly like a light bulb comes on inside of you, and you're like, oh, I'm not stuck anymore. Those mental blockages, those things that hurt me, they really taught lessons, and now you can move forward. This is so beautiful, Gemini. And I love it that you went from the 10 to 11 too. There's all these consistencies, these movements towards progress. What can gems do? What can the Geminis do? What would you like them to know? Where they at? Spirit, that wasn't the one with this one. That's crazy. Because it says, shh. Quiet now. Because I know that also that you are the sign of communication. So you will want to communicate these things. You will want to express these things. It's saying to maintain the balance. You might want to keep some of those things to yourself, the actual information, and just show them how you're shining. Just go out there and shine, and don't tell everybody about how you're doing it. You don't need to explain to everybody the things that you learned. Those things that you learned are for you to implement, right? And go ahead and shine. But again, you know, like I think that there's to this idea of talking ourselves back, right? So if you're talking about the things that kept you stuck, those things, if you can talk about it, but if you make that your center focus of conversation, or that's going to keep you there, right? What are you keeping to yourself, and what are you expressing now? Where are you looking at where you're going now? Are you talking about the things that you've learned? Are you bringing more balance into the spaces that you've learned? Are you looking more at where you're going, right? The expansion of that, rather than the places that you were, the things that it came from. It says Princess of Spring on the bottom. It says energetic, outgoing, optimistic, creative. Creative opportunities that you feel passionate about are fluttering your way. Personal growth and broadened horizons will spark fresh and original ideas. And this is talking about. Don't go telling everybody all your fresh and original ideas. Just start implementing them and letting people see how well they shine. Then they can come back later after you're on your train of success, and they can say, how'd you do that? And you're like, oh man, secrets in the sauce. All right, ancestor spirits, guys, for Geminis. Look, you get the number 2. I love this. Choices, partnerships, directions that you could go, coupling with things. And again, like the mental conflict, the blockages being released, that's the 2. That's the 2 going on its end here. That's the 2 and the 1 plus the 2, right? The partnering, you are, it could be that you're meeting up with someone who has these earthy qualities about them, and that's really helping you see your way through here. And you might also be keeping that to yourself. You're learning from the people around you in these transformations, and you are making the proper choices, right? Gemini, you're the two, you're the twins, Castor and Pollux. I just saw them outside this morning. If you want to find them, you find Orion at about just before daybreak, and Orion will be coming up as we progress in the northern hemisphere into the winter time. But here he is. He's Orion, and he's shooting his arrow, and he's got his head, and you point toward his head, right? Look this way, kind of north of his head, and you'll see these two bright stars. And those two bright stars that are staying like this, those are Castor and Pollux. Those are the twins. That's you. And you are about coming up on the horizon right now, meeting the daybreak, like your astrological sign, your symbols. Are there just before the dawn in real and where I live anyway. So it's like you're shining all over the place, right? You're just shining all over the place. And it's because you're making the choice to do that. And I love that. Let's get you a little gentle chaos. This reading's getting a little longer. Ancestor spirits, guides for Gemini, little gentle chaos. Look, you got two. And it's the mantra in the moon pie. It says, there's magic here. The mantra. The mantra is a simple but crucial reminder. There is magic here. For when you can't find the words, let mine here speak for you. There is magic here. Always remember that. Within, because the magic is within you. The moon pie. My first love might have been moon pies. I think I just loved the idea of a favorite, the concept of chocolate offering from the moon. The moon pie is a reminder to be gentle with yourself. You may need to show yourself the same grace that you extend toward others. Wow. And that also goes with seeing the magic within you, gems. What do you see? The magic and the grace. You got the princess. You got 2 pages here. Messages, movement, communication. Watch your words. Honor your magic. All right. I hope that was helpful. I hope that you got something out of it. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for checking out your other signs. And thank you for coming back and seeing us again next time. Bye.
Transformation in 3, 2, 1.